Up and we're hoping for a really good fight. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. These punches coming from every angle. This fight has a real good flow to it. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Catch and shoot. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Can't land that jab. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You fight the Swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
George Davey just took a big shot. What a shot! Davey hits the canvas. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
I need to see that again. One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
Talking about Davey in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to... There's the bell for round two. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter shot. Can't find a home with that jab. Good counter punch. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
That jab misses. Good counter right-handed kick. Figure out a way to neutralize that length.
You've got to fight dirty, George. You've got to get in close. You've got to fight on the blind side of the referee. You've got to find a way in.
They exchange punches. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pacquiao in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt.
What are you doing? There's the bell to start round three. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Only catching air with that hook. A perfect counter lands. Just misses with that jab. George Davey just got wobbled. G-force couldn't take it and he's down. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five, six. You still want to fight?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh, George Davey goes down. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Come to me.
Talk about Davey in that last round. Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here after being dropped twice in that last round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
That counter punch caught him clean. Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. George Davey finally goes down. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory.
It's the Pac-Man making his way.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8-division champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Essex, England, a continental welterweight champion, Conor the Destroyer Ben.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Pacquiao might be in some big trouble here. Is he going to go down? No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Can't find a home for that jab. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally, they're about to go at it in the ring.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the... There's the bell for round 2. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. Tried to score with a jab. That hook won't score. This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with it. Did you see that? And a big shot rattles his cage. Conor Ben right now. Will he go down? Somehow weathered the storm.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That hook just can't find the target. That counter shot lands. Swing and a miss with that hook. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank. Oh, wait a minute. Pacquiao is rocked. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao. On to the third. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Trying to land that jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And Ben just got rocked. He just got rocked big time. He's seeing stars, but can he stay on his feet? I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going. Hold it right there. And that big shot just rattled his cage. Ben has no idea where he is right now. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What's caught sleeping on the job? What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. They exchange punches. Stamina is off the charts. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Nice counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim and go for some.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, what a shot. Ben in some serious trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him rattled like this before. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent.
On to the 5th we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And a big shot rattles his cage. Connor Ben right now. Will he go down? How are they still standing?
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Missing with the hook. The right hook just missed. They both want the knockout. And Manny goes down. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4. Can you continue?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. There's the bell to start round 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And Ben just got rocked. He just got rocked big time. He's seeing stars, but can he stay on his feet? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Well done with that counter shot. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And that big shot just rattled his cage. Ben has no idea where he is right now. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Incredible work rate. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao now. Here we go. It's round 7. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
And he fails to score with that left hook. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Only catching air with that hook. The straight right just misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Hold her right there. Oh, what a shot. Ben in some serious trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him rattled like this before. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Switching off. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over.
Smart. Good work out there. The jab's working nice.
Ag, and now you've let him back into it. You're starting to make
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great
Round 8, and we're off again. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Beautiful counter shot. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know. Hold it right there! And that big shot just rattled his cage. Ben has no idea where he is right now. How is this fight still continuing?
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Stamina is off the charts. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. The straight right just misses. And a big shot rattles his cage. Connor Ben right now. Will he go down? Down goes Ben. He knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a